Boys, we f***ing overcame adversity. I'm so f***ing proud of this group. We were f***ing in a hole there. We were getting on each other. We came together. Did this f***ing thing together. Let's go.
We're matching that energy this morning, and we're dressed a little bit snazzier than usual because this week marks one of the most historical weeks in lacrosse history.
We have partnered with Ticketmaster.
Like today. Like just now.
We are officially the Premier Lacrosse League powered by Ticketmaster. Now, what does all this mean? We'll get to that later in the show, but first, let's get into the opening face-off.
Tickets for the first 6 venues are on sale right now.
You guys ready for some lacrosse?
If you live in Boston, Atlanta, Long Island, Baltimore, Dallas, or Minneapolis, the link is down below for you to secure your seat right now.
Joe Walters hopped on Unbuckled Pod last week with Paul Rabel. They talked biggest trash talker in the PLL, among other things like Joe Walter always playing with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, but when I first stepped on campus, I didn't think I was going to be anybody.
This week's guest, WPLL's Alex Alst.
And the latest episode of the Inside Feed is now live. Emma and I take you through what a typical game day weekend looks like for us. The link is down below if you want to give it a listen.
Premier Lacrosse League and Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster is now the presenting sponsor and official ticketing partner of the PLL.
Getting tickets will now be faster, easier, and it will allow for you to have a more personalized fan experience on top of many other things. And don't worry, because tickets are still where they've always been.
Down below. Same spot. They're not going anywhere. So, Lisa, the largest deal in lacrosse history was announced just now. What's your most exciting part about the deal?
I'm most excited about the PLL podcast studio getting a complete makeover thanks to Ticketmaster, and it will now be called the Ticketmaster Studios. I'm excited for Emma and I to be able to go in there, record the Inside Feed, bring our guests in, and just have a really cool, unique space to work in.
You spend a lot of time in that room.
A lot of time.
I spend a lot of time in the Premier Zone, which is now the Ticketmaster Premier Zone.
This place is crazy.
And because of this announcement, there's going to be more giveaways.
That is correct. That's all you.
More PLL Pro appearances, and a ton of other action in the Premier Zone and entertainment pre-game. So look out for that this summer. It's gonna be great.
And speaking of big things in lacrosse, Scotty Rodgers, the big rig himself, joined us at PLL HQ recently to walk us through 3 goalie-specific workouts.
It's one of the most difficult positions on the field, so we figured we'd get Scott in-house here and relay some value to all you goalies out there.
Maltz, there's a stop for Scotty Rodgers.
He doesn't need any gimmies, right? He's a pro.
All right, everyone, we are here with Scott Rodgers. What's up, Scott?
What's going on, guys?
Welcome to the Fast Break.
I'm pumped to be here.
What are we gonna do today, Scott?
We're gonna go over 3 goalie-specific training exercises that you could do at your gym, at home, wherever you train.
That sounds great. Are you ready to go?
Let's go!
Wait, Lisa, he sounds really ready.
I think he's ready.
No, I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay, first drill, wall ball juggle. You named that yourself. Walk us through that one and how exactly to do it.
Hand-eye coordination drill, really focusing on keeping your eyes locked on that ball and moving that ball up and down the wall in a semicircle. We're gonna get that rhythm. Watch my eyes. Really makes your eyes focus in. I call it raccoon eyes. When you like put a flashlight on a raccoon, your eyes get all big. That's how we want you to track the ball. So it gets you warmed up, goalie senses going.
Now, a teammate of yours that is really good at this skill is Jack Kincannon. He stopped 50% of shots from right on the crease. The league average is 39.5%. Can you talk us through why he's so good at that and how this drill helps?
Yeah, I mean, Jack's so good at focusing on the ball. And obviously you gotta find the ball first to make a save. Jack does it the best in tight, does a good job picking it up, reacting to it. Raccoon eyes, finds the ball.
And then Hawes has a wide open lane, makes the pass, and it's stopped.
One moment that I remember from last season was Jack in Albany against the Chaos. We were trying to win. If we win, we get in. Obviously that didn't happen, but that was the stakes at the time. And he made a save, 2-save combo on the doorstep, one against Josh Byrne.
The feed in front, and that one won't go.
Another against Miles Thompson.
Kincannon again.
1-2, and he was like right on it. So that drill right there is him focusing on a small target, reacting in a small area.
What a performance from Jack Kincannon.
All right, Scott, the next lacrosse-specific workout for you goalies at home, the battle ropes. Take me through it, Scott.
So the battle ropes, that can be any weighted rope, right? We're gonna work on that grip. We're gonna grip the hell out of these things, right? It's great for your forearms and your wrists. We wanna build that strength up. As a goalie, here and here is the most important thing. We're using our stick, we're driving it across our face, we're driving that stick, it's top heavy. So these battle ropes, we do beat the drum, and then we do, God damn it, I forgot the god.
No, rattlesnake, rattlesnake, that's it.
God, did you forget the old name of your drill boss?
Dude.
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnakes. All right, So we got rattlesnakes, which is just an in and out movement, right? That's gonna focus on our wrist strength and our forearm strength. The second one is gonna be beating the drum, right? We're gonna try to get hand speed fast, get those hands through, flick those wrists, flick it a wrist, boom, hand speed, baby.
Woo, that was really good. What's that song? Flick of the wrist?
Flick it a wrist. Yep.
Can you do the beat the drum thing again?
That's when my hands are fast.
You're great, Scott.
But it's the hair, I'm telling you.
I think it is there. I've never seen hairy
Soft,
Scott.
conditioned.
Scott, are the battle ropes kind of like the donut you use on a baseball bat?
Yeah, as far as training, you want to train with a weighted object, right? Try to snap those hands through. It will help your strength and your endurance in your hands and your wrists, but it'll also make your stick feel a lot lighter in your hands, kind of like a donut does on a baseball bat.
Cool, but not a donut you eat.
I don't eat donuts, RJ.
No, you don't.
Baby.
You don't.
No,
you don't.
No. Get out of here with that.
Okay, third and final drill, 4-cone drill, correct?
Yep.
Explain to us why that is important and how to do it.
2 cones forward for a 45 step. 2 cones lateral. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go 3 reps to the left, 3 reps to the right. 1 rep would be this. We want to emphasize pushing off our back foot, explosion, and we also want to drive our top hand to the ball. I'm a lefty, so I'm going to use my left hand and drive it to the ball and make a goalie-specific movement to the ball.
One goalie that's really good at that is Adam Gittleman. How does that help his game?
Adam's the most athletic goalie in the league, so anything what he does with footwork and stuff, I kind of watch and try to model my stuff off of. Very explosive. This drill kind of replicates his movement and his push-off.
And Gittleman's on fire right now. 6th save for Adam Gittleman.
That was really good. That was
Thanks,
really
man.
nice.
I really try to.
I think it's the hair.
You got me out here booching other goalies. It's like a mess.
Thanks for joining us, man. And I hope those at home, especially you goalies, learned a little something today.
They better.
Hey, what's the line, Scott?
You go learn.
No, but we really appreciate you taking the time, and I really hope they took something away. And we'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'll definitely be back. That office is sick. Go Bulls 2020, baby. We coming.
Up next, we have goalie Thomas Reacher-Adeli. He plays varsity lacrosse and hockey, and you can tell he's been following a lot of Scott's workouts.
He hits back-to-back saves here against Berkshire High. Thomas has some moves, man, and he sent 2 fun facts our way. Number 1, he loves video editing. And number 2, his dad makes a really bomb brisket sandwich.
I want some of that brisket sandwich.
Thomas, we need to get you and your dad in here, or at least your dad.
If you want to be featured on Up Next, make sure you send us your highlights to highlights@premierlacrosseleague.com.
On Reply All this week, we want you all to pick up your phone and record yourself telling us where you want the next venue location to be announced and why we should come there.
Make sure you send that to @PLNation on Instagram. Go ahead and slide into our DM.
We'll feature the best ones on next week's show. Hang on, you didn't even give me a second. That's the final whistle. Lisa, what can they win?
This week, you can win a Scott Rodgers name and number tee. All you have to do is tell us one goalie-specific workout he gave us and how it can help you on the lacrosse field. We just announced the biggest deal in lacrosse history, so if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I don't really know what you're waiting for.
It's a really good question, Lisa. Today marks a special moment in history. PLL times Ticketmaster. Subscribe. It's pretty easy.
And we have a lot to celebrate, so we're gonna leave this.
We're gonna go celebrate. Tickets are live down below for the first 6 of these. We'll see you next week.
We want to let those at home know where they can get their tickets.
Tickets down below! Tickets down below!
Just get your tickets down below.